Have you ever wondered how faith can transform the struggles of everyday life into opportunities for growth and understanding? This is not just a rhetorical question, but a profound invitation to explore the power of faith. Faith, in its essence, is a beacon of hope, a guiding light that leads us through the tumultuous waves of life. It's a source of comfort during times of hardship, a wellspring of resilience in the face of adversity, and a compass steering us towards a path paved with understanding and growth. Now imagine harnessing this transformative power of faith through the verses of a timeless scripture, Psalm 91. A beacon of hope, a source of comfort, and a guide through life's complexities. Psalm 91 is all of these and more. It's a passage that resonates with a universal message of faith, a message that has comforted and guided countless individuals through their unique journeys. Psalm 91 presents a profound narrative of faith. It's a testament to the protective and nurturing power of the divine, a promise of shelter for those who seek refuge, a pledge of resilience for those who stand firm in their faith. Each verse of this scripture is a nugget of wisdom, a beacon of hope, a testament to the transformative power of faith. As we embark on this exploration of faith through Psalm 91, it's important to remember that this is not just about understanding the scripture in its literal sense. It's about letting the verses speak to your heart and resonate with your unique experiences. It's about finding comfort in the promise of divine protection, gaining strength from the pledge of resilience, and drawing wisdom from the nuggets of faith. So as we delve into the verses of Psalm 91, let's keep an open heart. Let's allow each word, each phrase, each verse to speak to us, to resonate with our unique struggles, and to inspire us with its timeless wisdom. As we delve into Psalm 91, remember that each verse has the power to speak to your unique experiences and challenges. Psalm 91 begins with a powerful declaration of faith and trust in God. The psalmist, in his wisdom, opens by stating, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Now, let's unpack this. The secret place is a metaphorical space, a sanctuary of sorts that is accessible to those who seek it. It is in this place that one can find solace, peace, and a deep connection with the divine. The Most High, that is God, is not only a presence to be revered, but also a protector, casting a shadow that shields us from harm. This verse beautifully encapsulates the idea of God as a refuge, a place of safety where we can retreat when the world becomes overwhelming. The psalmist continues, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust." Here the psalmist is affirming his faith in God, recognizing Him as a fortress that stands tall and strong against the adversities of life. This fortress is not merely a physical structure but a spiritual stronghold, a place of unshakable trust and steadfast faith. These verses are not just words, they are a testament of trust and a promise of protection. They serve as a reminder that faith is not passive. It requires us to actively seek and dwell in the presence of God, to declare Him as our refuge and fortress. In the grand tapestry of life, we inevitably face trials and tribulations, storms that threaten to uproot us from our grounding. But Psalm 91, in its profound simplicity, provides a compass, guiding us towards a place of peace and protection. It reminds us that faith is not a fragile thread, but a sturdy anchor that holds us steady amidst the turbulent seas. Just as these verses affirm, faith offers a haven, a source of unyielding strength amidst the storms of life. In the next verses, we encounter a vivid depiction of divine protection. Verses 3 through 8 of Psalm 91 paint a picture of security and refuge, expressed through rich metaphors and engaging symbolism. The psalmist describes God as a fowler who can save us from the trapper's snare and from deadly pestilence. These metaphors are not to be taken lightly. They represent the unseen dangers that lurk around us, waiting to ensnare us in their grip. Yet with faith, we are shielded from these perils. The psalmist further illustrates this divine protection with the image of God covering us with His feathers, and under His wings we find refuge. This image, both comforting and powerful, evokes a sense of safety and security, much like a fledgling protected by a parent bird. It reinforces the idea that God's protection is not a distant, abstract concept, but rather a tangible presence we can feel and trust. The psalmist then speaks of not fearing the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. This passage is a testament to the faith that enables us to stand fearless in the face of adversity. It encourages us to confront our fears, knowing that we are shielded from harm. The last verse in this section, verse 8, states, "You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked." This verse serves as a reminder that faith not only provides a protective shield, but also an elevated perspective. It allows us to observe rather than participate in the chaos and calamity of the world. It encourages us to remain steadfast in our faith, even when faced with the wickedness of the world. These verses remind us that faith not only comforts, but also empowers us to face life's challenges with courage. The final verses of Psalm 91 bring a promise of deliverance and honor. As we delve into these final verses, we find a beautiful assurance that resonates profoundly with our daily lives. Verses 9 and 10 speak about making the Most High your dwelling and no harm befalling you. This concept isn't about a physical abode, but rather, it's about making your heart a dwelling place for faith, hope, and love. When we allow these virtues to reside within us, we create a fortress that shields us from the storms of life. Then, verses 11 and 12 promise that He will command His angels to guard us in all our ways. Imagine that, celestial beings appointed by the Creator guiding us through life's journey. It's not about literally seeing these heavenly guardians, but about feeling their presence in the form of unexpected help, timely advice, or the strength to get through a tough day. In the 13th verse, we're told we will tread upon the lion and the cobra. This isn't a call to go out and start wrestling wild animals. Instead, it's a metaphor for overcoming life's challenges. The lion represents powerful, intimidating obstacles, while the cobra symbolizes sly and subtle threats. Through faith, we are empowered to face and overcome these adversities. Verses 14 to 16 assures us of God's deliverance, protection, answer to our calls, honor, long life, and salvation. These are not empty promises, but divine assurances for those who hold fast to their faith. It's about experiencing divine intervention in moments of peril, feeling protected in times of vulnerability, getting answers when we're in doubt, and being honored in ways that matter. The promise of long life is not just about years, but about a life rich with experiences, wisdom, and fulfillment. And ultimately, the promise of salvation is the assurance of a life beyond this one, a life in eternity. Through these verses, we see that faith brings rewards that extend beyond our earthly existence, promising eternal salvation. Having unpacked Psalm 91, how can we apply its teachings to our everyday life? This psalm is more than a set of verses, it's a blueprint for living. It's a call to seek refuge in the divine, to find solace in the shadow of the Almighty. But how do we do this in our day-to-day lives? Well, it starts with a conscious decision to trust, to believe that the divine is our protector and guide. It's about waking up each morning, not with dread for the day's challenges, but with a sense of anticipation for the divine protection and guidance that will see you through. It's about looking at the world around you, not as a hostile environment, but as a place where the divine is actively working to preserve and protect you. It's about seeing every challenge as an opportunity to experience divine provision and protection. When fear strikes, instead of succumbing to it, remember the words of Psalm 91. Envision yourself dwelling in the shelter of the Most High, resting in the shadow of the Almighty. Harness this visualization as a source of strength and comfort. And when you face trials, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Seek the lessons, the growth opportunities that every situation presents. Remember, faith is not a passive state, but an active choice that can transform your life. As we conclude our journey through Psalm 91, let's carry these messages of faith and resilience in our hearts. Take a moment today and every day to reflect on these verses and consider how they can serve as a guide in your life. If you found this content helpful and would like more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video with those who might need it.